Once upon a time, a peaceful village of 850 inhabitants. A peaceful rural life, barely disturbed by the exotic visitors who came to take the waters of the spa. How, in this benevolent nature, believe the rumors that come from beyond the seas. However,
Wales has a special place on the Somme. Welsh soldiers took part in the fighting on the first day, the 1st of July 1916, and many lost their lives. A few days later, On the 7th of July, the soldiers of the Welsh division were ordered to attack Mametz Wood, the largest wood on the Somme, covering over 200 acres. The German soldiers had dug in and were supported by machine guns and artillery fire. The Welsh soldiers, who just 2 years earlier had been miners, dockers, farmers, teachers, and a whole range of other ordinary occupations, now faced the best trained army in the world.
From the post office, which was situated where the statue of Red Cloud now stands near the bridge over the river, the town sergeant turns the telegram in his trembling hands. In 200 yards, at Victoria Road, he goes to Mary Lewis. Jack, her son, died in the costly battle of the Dardanelles. He will be the first of 12 children in Llanwrtyd to be a victim of the Great War. Six months of anguish followed for the families, and then a second telegram arrives. The surgeon takes the road towards Kevin's Garwes, seeing him enter the farmyard at Fosvanen. Mary and her parents, Mary and Evan, immediately understand that they will never see Evan again. Monday, July the 10th. At 10 Ilfon Terrace, 200 meters from the post office. The surgeon sadly climbs the street to place in Roderick's father's hand the telegram that all the families of Llanwrtyd fear. Peter is gone. He was swept away in the disastrous battle of the Somme. He will not illuminate his 21-year-old family salon where he worked. 4 days later, another horror. One of those disastrous telegrams arrived again at the post office. The surgeon crosses the bridge, runs along the river in Ilfon Crescent, knocks on the door of the Providence house. Margaret and Aaron receive the blow to their heart. The telegram is for them, is John Caleb, their son. Of Evan Thomas, we know little. He was from Llanwrtyd. Perhaps he was a seasonal worker employed on a farm. Evan's body is interred at Llanwrtyd Memorial, the same cemetery where John Caleb Brick was buried 2 months earlier. The end of the year 1916 will see for the first time the death of a father. Because of his skills, Arthur Evan Priest was assigned as a sapper to the construction of a railway near the Suez Canal. In the area, fighting was raging. He was killed in Egypt in action, far from his wife and his 4 children. The new year does not give a break from bad news. As early as February, the cursed telegraph crackled again. The surgeon goes to deliver his dark message to Sugarloaf Cottage. Margaret and David will learn what they fear most. David will not see his home again. For Anne, Mary, and Daniel will remain only the memory of the big brother. At Esquermore Ganol, George and Eliza have 3 sons engaged at the front. The arrival of the surgeon puts an icy chill of terror in their hearts. It was expected. Which son? Glan, Harold, or Lonsdale? Glan's death will reinforce the fear for the two other brothers. On the 24th of July, on Llanwrtyd's grisly death list, a ninth name was inscribed. Telegram, the sergeant of the town. The ceremonial was repeated. In Station Road, just 300 meters from the post office, the couple, Edward and Kate Richards, and their 5 children know that they will not see their youngest. The family lived at Wellington House, Station Road. The Battle of Ypres will take the lives of 3 people in less than 2 months. William Davis loses his life as well. Ypres, where the mustard gas called Yperite disfigured, burned, blinded so many. The 3 probably fought together and suffered the same horrors. 10 days of hell and despair, and David joins his comrade William on the macabre list of the victims of Llanwrtyd. Again, the telegraph clicked in the post office. Again, the sergeant went to Station Road to face Margaret and John Spain this time. 3 other brothers are still at the front and survive. The family lived in Bryn Irvin Station Road, where David was a blacksmith. The brothers survive. No one knew it, of course, but death inscribed his last name on the fatal list of the memory of the village, that of Llanwrtyd. 8 months later, peace would be signed, but at that moment the conflict continued. Llanwrtyd lived in Llanwrtyd Wells with his grandparents, Sarah and John Lewis.